Hey everyone, I want to show you a really quick tip on BIM 360 to actually define the issues type set. Let me show you really quick. So in here, we are in my project admin section in the issues tab. And in here, I went into the types. So in here, we can see all the issues types and the subtypes. We can see if they are active or inactive and the status set. And this is the thing, some of them have a field status set and others have a basic one. So what this means is if I go to document management and then issues and then open any of the issues that I have, you will see that if I just have one of those basic status set, so that's a basic one, you will only have these options. But if I change it to the other ones, I will get a lot more options. So if this is what you want, then good. You can follow this tip, but in the opposite way. I'm going to show you how to get the basic instead of these many options. So let me show you that really quick. Let's go back to the other tab and you see that I have active only 3 issue types. I have coordination, design, and observation. If I go inside, you can see that I have multiple subtypes. So for example, if I think that I don't need something, for example, work to complete, or in here, coordination, if it is a clash issue or if it is a coordination issue, I don't know. If you feel that something is not needed, if you go to the right, you can just go to these 3 dots and set them as inactive. When you do that, you will see here that it will change to inactive. But we don't really want to do that just now. What I want to show you is that, for example, this observation type is set as active and everything. If I click in there, you will see that I get the status set and it could be a drop down, but it is not. So this can only be set when you create a new issue type. So let's do that. Let's duplicate this. So first, let's see that in this case, this is an observation issue type, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to this side, create new issue type, and you see that now I can select the one that I want. So in this case, I wanna create one using the basic status set. We'll set as active, and I will just try to create the same one that we want to modify. And you see that issue type's name exists, so you cannot have the same one. So what I usually do is just add an S, so observations, and that's it. Now I have it for me to use there. Once I push it, you will see it at the bottom of the list, observations, it is active, but I no longer need this one. So I'm gonna go to the 3 dots in here and set it as inactive. So now it's inactive. And if I reload this page, let's see what happens. Yeah, so now I reloaded this page and it will sort this again. And now I see that my observations issue is a basic one, but only has observation. Let's see the old one that has quality and safety inside. So it's really quick, really easy to duplicate those. So we are going to hit this in add subtype. We are going to create one quality. In here, we are able to actually type this exactly same name. So we can just type quality and here is safety. Okay, and we see that we inherit the same issues status set. So let's go back here and let's see that option. So now remember, this is the old one. The new one is observations, right? We need to refresh the page first. And now I go inside and in the type, I go to observation. Now there is no observation, it's observations, right? I can select that one and you will see that I only get those 4 options. If I select anything and I only get those 4 options. So that's the trick. If you wanna have everything with the same status set, then you can follow this tip. It's really simple, really quick, but it will allow you to get better results when creating dashboards.